Hello. Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Mahjong Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I have to double check that it's always the day. I haven't been wrong so far, but you never know. One of these days, I'll schedule for the wrong time and then just believe that the day's supposed to be like Friday and it's not. One of these days, gotta be ready for it. Anyway. Hope all's well over there. It's been okay over here. I've had to do a lot of. I thought like now would have been like a really good opportunity to upgrade my CPU and stuff, and like in the meantime just like also figure out like ways to like speed up my computer for like editing and streaming and stuff. And that adventure took basically until like from Sunday till Tuesday. I had to spend so much time trying to do all that, and I was kind of unsuccessful. I tried to upgrade my CPU, and turned out my computer just doesn't like my CPU, even though it's still in the compatibility list for the motherboard. So I did figure out though from that venture that my cooling system is just completely just old and destroyed, and I replaced that one, so maybe things will be better. I don't know. At the very least, I'm not seeing any frame drops, so it hasn't gotten any worse. Yeah. But yeah, well, I'll just have to figure that out all on my own. Anyway. Mahjong, it's Mahjong time. Let's just stretch our arms out. Flex those back muscles a little bit. Alright. So yeah, I don't think I'm in too bad of a spot right now. I think the scarier thing about climbing Mahjong, climbing in ranked and whatever, or just, caring about your performance, is just just being on top of it, when the time comes. I don't know if I've been in the best position playing Mahjong recently on streams anyway. Do our best though, we'll do our best. Hey Minotaur, how's it going? And Vaporo, I saw you on Twitch. What's up? Anyone else just joining us? It's fine. Hope we're doing alright. I'm doing okay. Well, thanks Donna for the Twitch subscription as well. Appreciate it. What's up? Double dipping on YouTube membership. So what's up? Thanks so much for the support as always. Here I think Sanshoku we can't really get, because we're gonna have to sacrifice one of our complete sequences here, so a little bit unfortunate. Yeah. What's going on right over there? I've just been hanging out and trying to fix my computer with to no avail. Vangwin, thanks for the sub, the Prime sub on Twitch. Appreciate it. If you haven't joined already, there's the Discord here. Having a lot of talk about having a healthy mentality for playing an online ranked and stuff. Just for Mahjong, I mean some of that is that just for Mahjong, just especially for Mahjong, you shouldn't care too much about the results. Of course, over time there's something to be concerned about, but just are you learning stuff? Are you having fun? Do you feel there are things that you know now that you didn't know before? So, you know, maybe that's enough. And I feel like I've, you know, I've done that for myself, so I feel like I'm in a good spot. I think computers work better if they're less stressed. A warm hot bath might do it. Maybe. Yeah, a warm hot bath. I was thinking thinking about like replacing my CPU has made me think of like the other things about my computer that I could like, you know, help out here and there. And one of those things is that like I tried to like dust out like my like the front of my computer, like the front panel where like a bunch of fans are. But it's like really difficult to do that because it's just like it's like a wire like mesh gate, but there's like like another like plastic thing in between that's like catching a lot of dust. Like, why is that even there? Like, it's just like makes it like such a pain to ever think about cleaning. It's like I blow with like, you know, air or whatever, and the dust just doesn't freaking come out. I'm like, what's the point of this? Anyway. Yeah, need a new socket, need a new board. Yeah. Alright, what you got? Tanya Ipeko? Yeah. That's a pretty lucky Ipeko. Nice. 3 red 5s. Some people have all the luck. That's okay. We'll have to fight against it. Let's just try not to deal in immediately again. So that we just completely die in East 2. Like some other time. In recent memory. There we go. Hey Vingwin. Thanks to your shorts on YouTube. Got my husband into Mahjong so with me. Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, and you'll always have you just need 2 other people, you know, just like 2 other people, just like get your kids into Mahjong or future kids, whatever, and then you could like play with a 4-person Mahjong table in your own home. That's a dream scenario for Mahjong fans. Yeah. Welcome to the Mahjong crew. Vengwin and Vengwin's husband. What do I need here? East. Oh, hey, Dudumangs as well. Sub with the Prime. Appreciate it. Streaming as well through the waves. Nice. Talking while playing is hard. Yeah, it looks like yeah. I mean, there was some other. I don't remember who the other person was who tried recently, but yeah. Looks like a bunch of people are trying out the whole streaming thing. It's tough. It's tough out here. Tough to play. Tough to talk at the same time. Definitely just takes a lot of practice. I think you get like a good rhythm for it. And especially as you like, you know, as your play gets better and like you get more used to talking while playing. Like all those things. Like there are times when I give myself like some leeway where it's just like, okay, it's okay to not say anything right now. I just like, because sometimes I really do have to lock in. I really do have to concentrate. And it would be very, very difficult to do that while talking. But other times I just like recognize, hey, you know, most of the time I could just play my move and it's okay. It's just okay. Just like as long as I have my move just already in mind, I'll just play it. It'll be fine. So it's fine here. Didn't have anything that hand. This is a whole lot of nothing. It's looking like a Nagashi Mangan. Ooh, another Okay, it's not Sanshoku, but Mentanpin, Richi, Tanya, Pinfu, with the Tudora. Very strong, very strong. Hey, welcome down to the 12,000 point crew. How you doing? Yeah, we got drinks in the back if you're, you know, if you're thirsty. And bathroom is like across the hall, third door on the right. It's like, yeah. Well, I'm hoping to get out of here too, but, you know, as long as we're here, I might as well make the most out of it. This is interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna go full Chanta by holding the white, but I am looking at outside potential. Okay, well that shape is not very good anyway. Holding the 4 is not very good. If I get the 5, I could still use it. And then I'm still thinking though that this could be an outside hand. An outside hand with 789 Sanshoku. 789 never suit. He's sick. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, let's do it. This looks like a good opportunity. Not like I have much to lose anyway. This is also a pretty good hand to Chi. Because this is also waiting on Dora. So Sanshoku is 1 Han when it's open. 1 Dora, that's 2 Han. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. We do this. This is just me like really gunning for that Sanshoku, but there's one so, and then this is me maximizing my chance of like getting a pair over here and then winning off of 7-pin. That's holding the white there is actually pretty interesting. Hey Crisis, favorite parasocial viewer? No comment. Glad to have you though. Oh my god, are you serious? I would have had the Ipeko. That's insane. That was the last Uso. Please, it happened. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Sanshoku, Junchan, and Dora. That's already a Hanuman without Sumo. So I think this is okay. I think 7-pin could come out. I mean, it's Suji, but like, I don't feel like I have to rely on the Suji trap here. Well, Junchan, Sanshoku, Dora, 6 Han, 12,000. 12,000 becomes 12,300. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah, I got my points back. Yeah, you're right. We're kind of right back where we started. Just like lost my Richi stick a while back, but 9P was Ura. I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna check, man. You can check yourself, like, you know, after this game is over. Just like find replay. I think actually cutting the white was better, maybe. Hey Rika, how you doing? Yeah, things are going okay here so far. So, you know, just like look on the bright side. You know, I dealt in, I lost my dealer seat, but I wasn't out of the game. There's still plenty of game left. Plenty of possibilities, including losing harder. Stay positive, stay positive. This is a positive stream, okay? This is a positive vibe stream. Hopefully. I guess I'll cut the 8. But I'd probably rather look for a Tonyo here. Including getting first. Yeah, of course. We're gonna look ahead. First is on the horizon somewhere. Just gotta chase it down. Alright, I'll take this complex-ish shape, but it's like not very strong. This 8-pin is pretty superfluous. Probably get a rivet. But I thought it'd be better than this one, so... Okay, well... This hand still isn't very good. It's like 6 blocks. But the 9's pin is like pretty safe to cut. Relatively safe to cut. Like I could cut it here and it's fine. And I could move toward Tanya or Chitoy. I guess I'll go Chitoy since 3 months completely safe. 9 pin is now Suji. Should be okay. Probably not going to contest though. 4 pins is also fine. Okay, got the 4 pin. 9 pin's like safe to like everyone, so I think I'll keep that for a bit, just in case someone else wants to reach you. Turned out to be not that long. Okay, 8 months the next Suji. And with 2 7-mon outs. 8 mon is also completely safe now. Highly doubt you're waiting on a second 8-mon. Riso. I don't think that gives me any new information, really. Out of all the tiles here, 2-mon, I think, is the way. 2-mon Suji to the 5-mon. 3 away. Can't be the 3-4-mon wait. Waiting on 2 and 5. Kuso's also safe here. 8-pin's now safe, except not to you. Sanshoku Tudora. Nice. But yeah, so I like my computer stuff. My room, my corner of the room that I own is like really freaking messy. There's like a lot of boxes. I still have like my new CPU. I'm still keeping it, but like I'm really not sure why. Maybe it's like maybe it got damaged from like, you know, overheating and stuff, but I'm gonna see if like I could return it. Like that'd be really sweet, because then yeah, because otherwise I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like test it to see if it actually works. Otherwise, oh sure, Infu. I know there's an upgrade here for Sanshoku if I get the 4, but it's only like half of it anyway. TC, hello. And my friend also reminded me that like technology exists and I could just like go on Amazon or something and get I got myself an electric dust blower. I'm like, wait, that exists? Of course it does. Why didn't I think of using that? I don't have to use those like the canned air, the compressed air. That shit sucks. I can't believe like people use that. I can't believe I use that. It's like such a piece of shit. It like gets all cold if you use it too much, and like just like very easily gets like really weak. You have to hold it like a very specific way. I hate it. I hate it, man. So I'm hoping this piece of technology means I could evolve past the need for past the need for compressed air. Here's hoping. Oh man, if I actually kept this 9, that would have been actually crazy. Onitsu pivot. I didn't see that one. I didn't see it. I didn't know if it was like actually a thing. 8-pin. Rox is the Aspen Gold of the Mahjong world. What the heck does that mean? Oh my god. Yeah, need that electric duster? Yeah. Okay, so I saw that message a little bit late because I just noticed that like I don't even see it unless I look at the actual Twitch chat. Like my like streamer bot app doesn't like actually pick that up. Okay, good thing I saw it. I don't even know what Aspen Gold is about. I just know that people don't like him generally. Variable offense, we like to give people second chances here. What the fuck? You know, sometimes we say stuff that that maybe we should be saying. But that's okay. As long as we understand that what we said is probably not something that we should be said. And we won't say it again. Not that like this is like one of those times. I'm just saying like hypothetically. 6-pin looks good. Because you know I've said a lot of stupid things in my time. And I will continue to say really stupid things. That doesn't mean I don't care. It's just like that. It just happens. It just happens. It's just, you know, if I'm gonna be like too afraid to say stupid stuff, I'm just not gonna say anything at all. And I'm gonna like slowly wither and die, like from mental exhaustion. Yeah. So I'd rather just like, you know, like forgive myself and forgive others for saying stupid stuff and move on. We got this. 3-so, 3-so, 5-so. Nice sequence here. This doesn't need to be a flush. I mean, I discarded the 1-so I didn't really think it would be. Okay, well. I guess now I wish I had it. This should have been 8-pin. Shouldn't have been 2-pin. Hey, Avertray, how you doing? And Cordius, hello. Home. Guess we'll cut 8-pin anyway. Learning to get better at Mahjong and use Mortal sometimes, but I have no idea why it discards some things. I mean, you and the rest of the world, don't worry about that. Is Mortal good enough to blindly trust? And if so, how do I figure out its logic? There are some situations where you don't want to blindly trust Mortal. Like most notably, like we've talked a lot about like recently on the Discord and stuff, just like in all ass situations, it's like really bad. You shouldn't really trust Mortal in all ass situations. You shouldn't trust AI in general in all ass. I would just be like, if you really have like absolutely no idea what Mortal is talking about in some situations, you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Then don't worry about it. Just like skip over that, all right? Just like analysis can only help you with like things you already understand or like very close to understanding. So if you're not there yet, or if it's something that's like absolutely just nonsense, like don't worry about it. Right, and then like as you get better at the game, as you like find like more ways to like objectively understand your like, you know, positions and stuff, that's when you could be like, no, you could have your own judgments, and you'll be able to understand some of those moves that Mortal is telling you. Just like, oh, that's why they didn't like this move. You know, that's why they liked folding here, or that's why they, you know, they liked keeping this tile. Things like that. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, I mean, I know this like from like playing like chess and Go, and like it's all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff, even in like those games where like the AI is like closer to being just like objectively correct. Even in those games, just like it is just not very helpful sometimes to just blindly copy a move is when you don't understand it. Most of the time it's like that. If you don't understand the move, then you won't understand why, you know, the AI likes it, and then you won't be able to replicate the success the AI would see from that move. So it's just kind of a fruitless effort at that point. It's just kind of pointless. You might as well just be playing normally and just doing your own thing than trying to copy some alien like artifact that you don't understand. Make sense? Yeah. That's the way it goes. This is so bad. Let me just cut these. Still hold the force though, because I want to build like another block, but the 1-pins are kind of just like safe tiles to me. In chess, I was actively encouraged to not play against AI like that. Yeah, exactly. Because of that. They make moves no one makes, yeah. Like, I mean, when you see like Magnus Carlsen or whatever, like best chess player in the world, like, you know, look at like chess engine moves and just like, wait, how is this winning? It's just like, and then then maybe he's able to understand it by like looking like, you know, 7 moves later, just like, oh, that's what he was planning, and just like there's no way a human would ever find that. There's no way like a human could like find this line in any kind of setting, let alone a tournament setting. So yeah, I mean, you know, if chess players, and like chess AI is pretty old, but this, you know, they have like a long history of AI, and you know, players are pretty good and pretty used to using AI. If they're having trouble, like what hope do we have, man? And like, you know, AI is still relatively new in the Mahjong space. There really is no hope for us in terms of like actually, you know, like having some like objective piece of, you know, word of God coming down onto us through our phones. It's not even close. All right, well, looks like we got a race. Coming into all last, not a single person, 30,000. Let's go. Just gotta win any hand, we'll be fine. It's just like a Tone said. Just like an East only game. I'll definitely got the East though. We still want the 6 to make our last sequence block. That would be Pinfu. If the 9-mon could just be safe tiles or 1-so. Definitely don't want to discard the 6-mon yet. And if it comes down to it, I'll probably cut the 9. Okay, Cheetoy is like out of the question. We're not gonna even bother. Ooh, 2 6 Dora. Okay, let's see if we can make use of it. Maybe Tanyo. If the 6-pin comes, I think I'll cheat. I think I'll cheat for Tanyo. That's probably the easiest way of making use of this Dora. It'll be really trouble if this guy ends up winning a big hand from that. Okay, yeah. This is kind of why I thought like Tanya was good, because with the extra 6s, I could easily remake my pair from the 1-so and then like pull him or something. But yeah, so now it's definitely like a Tanya-ish kind of shape. Unless I get the 9-pin. If I get the 9-pin, then whatever. Six-pin would be so nice right about now. 4-mon? That does help. Does help. We're gonna live dangerously here, but we are in last, so onus is on us to make a move. One so looks safer. Alright, alright. Still got some time. But we can't relax. That one's sad. That one's really sad. Would have liked to see a 6-mon instead. Still wouldn't be Tenpai. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm kind of desperate here. I need Tenpai. I really, really need Tenpai. Like, the chi feels really bad, but also not getting Tenpai would be even worse. Okay. Okay, well. That could happen. Wow. Yep, that's a little bit unlucky. Would have had to cut the 4 or 6 at some point anyway. So it's yep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cordius, thank you for subscribing. Twitch Prime, appreciate it. And brush it off. We'll get those points back. Thanks for the teaching vids. Guessing discards of all Mahjong soul ranks was super helpful. Yeah, even though that's not like strictly a teaching video. Getcha. Glad it helps. I was hoping it would have that effect. But while I was making it, I didn't know like if it would, and like people would actually find it helpful, even if like they had very little experience playing Mahjong. Turns out it's like actually pretty good though. Pretty good. Like, it's hard to, when after like playing for so long, you've like known what you've known for so long and been playing the way you've been playing for so long. It is kind of hard to go back into the mindset of a beginner fight and just like, when everything was magical and new and cool and interesting. I don't have that anymore. Like I have like vague memories of it, but I don't really, I can't really say exactly like just like, how I would feel like doing anything, drawing anything, getting any hand, with my mindset back then. A jaded old man, yeah. I mean, you could think of it like that. I like to think of it more like rather than as jaded, as just like it's just old. It's just an an old master, I guess. Old sensei. Huh. Would have actually liked having the 1 at that point. Maybe I could draw it again. Okay. I mean, it'd be really funny if I get the 2-mon right now. If I got the 2-mon and then I Richi with a 147 weight on Fruity 10. If I get the 1-mon again, it's Nitsu. It's a pure straight. That'd be sick. I think that's better than the 3-so here, where the 1-so is like completely dead. Hey Vlog, how you doing? Anyone else just joining us? Hello. Good luck, have fun. Well, a little bit late on the good luck part. We got a 4th already, but I don't think it was a bad 4th. Reach. Let's break through the curse. 4-7 pin, baby. Here we go. 4-7 pin. This is like one of the worst 4-7 pins when you already have the 7-8-9 in your hand, so the 7 is already not a great tile, and now you're only waiting on 3 of them. And I'm also waiting on only 3 4s because one of them discarded, but a 2-sided way is still a 2-sided way. Redoundment is still a redoundment. Is Nana Renkei a thing? Nana Renkei? 7 tile straight. Oh, well, it should be. Why not? Right? That's just how language works. Just, you know, you just put like a bunch of sounds together that vaguely have like meaning, and together they make a different meaning. Damn. Alright, watch out, Saint Rank. Coming for you. What's this? 2-mon? I think it's 2-mon. 1 pin? Yeah, just like a regular hand is probably fine. Regular hand with like 1 Yakuhai, 2 Yakuhai. Have a strong weight. Yeah, pawn. Pawn once. And throw the east. Pretty good chances to fold if someone gets like a super fast reachy for some reason. Why discard the 2-mon over the 1 pin? Just in case I was thinking of like Pinsu Sancho, Pinsu Honitsu. Pinsu Honitsu, yeah. Pinsu half flush. One. But I didn't really think it was worth it. Especially after getting a 4-5-6. Like the 4-5-6 actually, like if I complete a sequence, then like it takes a long way to build another one. I'd have like more faith in the Pinsu Honitsu if I built like another tile, like I don't know, like a 2-pin or something. Like make 2 different sequences with the 1-2 and then the 4-5 or whatever, but that didn't happen. Like once I got the 4-5-6, it's just like way simpler to just make a normal hand and not worry too much about the value since I already won something. So it was just a brief thought that I'm not actually sure I would have like committed to in the end, even if I did get like the perfect draws. Yeah, things like that. I mean, things like that is like worth considering. Like yeah, 2 is worth more than the 1, but it's like it's still a 2. It's not worth that much more than a 1. So if you have like some other reason to like the 1 better, like a Yaku, or if it's Dora, then yeah, sure, why not keep it? You know, you could keep it over the 2. It's fine. Because yeah, you're not losing that much. For like, you know, hopefully what you're gaining is actually worth the difference between a 1 and a 2. Or a 9 and an 8. Do we convert to Toy Toy if we draw that with 0p? No, that means we have a 3-Han hand. If we get the red 5-pin, we just have a 3-Han hand. Yeah, going whole, like 1 whole Shanten back, just so I can get 2 Han, which isn't actually 2 Han, it's actually just 1 Han. Because I already have 3, and then I get 5 if I get Toy Toy, all triples. That's still 8,000 points, so I'm not actually quadrupling my score, I'm only doubling it. For like, what feels like way more work. 9-so looks... I think 9-so is pushable. Oof. Sure. Got an Ura though. Oof. Oh well. There was a lot of Pinsu like on. I wasn't like strictly counting, but that was like the best. But whatever, I'm okay with it. But then again, it was only 2 Han. It was only 2 Han, and we didn't have, like, a position where we should really be thinking about pushing, so... I don't think it was, like, terrible, but probably not the best that we pushed. 7 so... We cut this one because this is a 4-5 and a 7 is redundant. We'd rather have a fresh 4-7. If we get another pair, this Ramen will come in handy. We could easily get another pair on that. Oof! Hmm. 5 mon. Oh, yeah. If we get 2, 3, 4, I think that's better. Probably better. You're just going headless. This shape is good. It's good, but it loses the... I don't guarantee myself using this if I go headless. Oh, what to do? What to do? Is that worth it? Still thinking about it. Like if I get this 4, if I get the 1. If I get the 1, I think I don't take it. This is weird. Hey, Killer Ducky. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Okay, well now the 4 has a different purpose. If I get the 4, then that's actually 3, 4, 5 Sanchoku. I guess I'll take that. 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku is not a thing. Oh, yep. We're getting there, guys. Chi, if we Chi... Oh wow, we actually did get it. Okay, we cut the 7. Depending on whether we get 3 or 6 here or here. Oh, okay. But you saw the vision, right? We all saw the vision. I had like 50% chance to get Sanchoku no matter what, instead of a quarter. Instead of 25% chance. Nice hand. I didn't really see it because I was just like so busy explaining my thing. Okay, so another thing. Is anyone getting Pokopia? The new Pokemon life sim like builder game? Is anyone getting that? Because like I'm thinking about getting that. I thought it looked pretty cool, like on the trailers, and I think it comes out tomorrow or something. Considering, yeah, I'm considering too. It's also like I really like Pokemon stepping outside of its like boundaries a little bit and trying new things with its like really awesome, cool, fun world. You know, I like that it's different. I like that it's like made also like by like another company. Like we're doing that again. We're like making like third-party Pokemon games. Like hell yeah, please do more. Please do more. I think I'm just gonna go Tanyo. So yeah. I noticed like people were saying good things about it too, and like the pre-release stuff. So hey, might be a thing. I don't know. I don't want to like promise anything. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna play it on the channel, but it's like getting me off of Mahjong and off of like Mahjong related stuff is really hard. The chi there is interesting. Although in the end, I don't think it's like that worth it to go into that like more compromising position. In fact, it's probably better if I just cut the 6 right then and there, but at least I have safe tiles against everyone else. 3-pin here. It's really similar to Animal Crossing. I'm not a huge AC fan. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great concept. Yeah, I agree. 2-pin should be fine here. I'm really hoping the game is good. I'm really hoping. I remember like, you know, like back in like the Gen 3 to 4, like there were like so many like random Pokemon games. Like there was like a Pokemon Dash a racing game that like really sucked. And Pokemon like Troze, like the Pokemon like puzzle game that you slide around. What else was there? I mean, there's Pokemon like Coliseum, but like that was pretty cool. I like Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD. It's like bringing back a little bit to those days. Pokemon Snap. Yeah, they were just like throwing all this shit at the wall. They just didn't care. That at some point they stopped doing that. At some point, like it's just like Pokemon was just Pokemon. You know, took it or leave or left it. Like that was it. Pokemon Ranger, yeah, Pokemon Ranger was cool. Also, like a really weird idea for a Pokemon game, just like drawing circles around a Pokemon to capture it. But it, you know, it did actually expand the Pokemon universe as well. Dreamons are mostly out. I'm gonna keep the green just in case I draw it, because drawing the green would like be so amazing for this hand. Formon is also pretty weak here, with most of the 3s gone. And then here, yeah. So the thing is, the East is my triplet here. So I need a. This is not. I'm waiting on a 7 anyway. This is waiting on the 6 and 9 and 5 and 8. This is a pair. So if I'm waiting on a pair anyway, might as well keep the green too, since that's just another reliable pair. Well, I could deal in over here, maybe to a Toy, all triples or something. Just got done cooking dinner, and we're doing all right. We're doing all right, Binway. How you doing? Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll do this. Guess it's fine. Or I could throw the 9, I guess. I don't know how much of a difference there was between this 9 and the green. I'm still need another pair around here. Oh, there it is. I was waiting to chi the 5 for this. And if we just get one more Aka, one red 5, we'll be in Hanuman status. Guess we don't need it though. 12,000. I'll take a direct hit over our closest rival, take some of our points back. Pretty crazy trying to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool sequence in the Monzu, but it's not good enough. Pretty crazy trying to push that Dora though. And to be knowing that could happen. This one. Let's try to aim for Tanya here. This Forzo could help us in the future. Oh, I also like this shape. This shape doesn't really need the extra 9. There it is. We'll cut this 9 next. 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku is also possible. Oh, that's interesting. 9 backfired a little bit, but I could draw another pair. How many do you need to go for 13 to consider not drawing? Definitely at 11, you should just go for it. At that point, it's just like any normal hand, but it happens to be Yakuman. At 10, you can go for it. It's just like most of the time you're still gonna lose, but there's a decent chance you'll win and it'll be a Yakuman. Below that, it's a big stretch. Just like know that it's a big stretch. Just don't expect to get any results if you don't have at least 10. But you know, it still could happen. Still could happen. Oh god. Alright, we'll cut the 3. Yeah, at 9 orphans you should take the draw most of the time. There are like very few situations where I did not take the draw and I thought that was the correct decision. If I cheat here, it's 258 or it's 47. Tenpai's Tenpai, I guess. 3-6. Do I like 3-6? I think it's pretty similar. Mm-hmm. Boom. You're not sure about that one, LOL? I'd be okay with skipping. Maybe today's just not the day. At the east. Or, yeah, actually, cutting the 2 would have been better. Okay, how? It's, I had Tenpai, man. Tenpai's better than no Tenpai. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Clap? One standing up and clapping? Standing ovation? What a brilliant take. Yeah, 2M was first. Yeah, 2M should have been first. Oof. Might have even kept... I don't know, maybe like cut the 8 or something. The east? Probably not. And then this one... This one I like this 3-pair shape. Because if I pawn with the white, then I can upgrade into Dora. Use the 6s right there. Yeah, well, taking Tenpai against a Ricci is, like, mostly fine. I mean, that hand was good enough where I could have, like, went closed anyway. The weight was really, really strong. So I think at that point, it's just, like, style preference. But yeah, well, it's only 2 Han versus... 2 Han and, hold on. 2 Han and Ricci stick. The 2 Han and Ricci stick, that's Ricci stick coming from my closest rival who's in Ricci. It's more defensive, but I like it. Nakatsuji trap. What are you talking about? You see crazy stuff over here. I'm just gonna take my white dragon and go home. And just like go back to the bank. Withdraw another repeat. That's gonna be the way for this. But yeah, also we haven't talked about the new Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Winds and Waves. I think it looks pretty cool. I did like Scarlet and Violet. I did actually stream myself playing Scarlet and Violet a long time ago. What are the... Well, the 6 months actually safer. Okay. 6 months versus 9 months, 6 months safer. And the 6 month was safer because all the 5s were gone. So... The 9 month is more likely to be a shot ball. It's more likely to be a triple weight. But if they have a 7-8, I'm gonna deal in no matter what. I guess like I could still deal into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still could deal into Tanyo with the 6 months, so that's also a thing. But yeah, I really like Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet was like a really cool game. Like I mean, it had problems, for sure, but ultimately, I think it delivered on, like, the promise of, like, an open world, Pokemon game, and, like, Pokemon is just, like, really... It's just, like, kind of, like, a game that should be an open world game. Like, all these other games that are open world, like Mario Kart or whatever, like, Mario Kart, really? That's like, kind of crazy. I don't hate it, it's just, like, that's, like, really out there to think, like, of Mario Kart as an open world, you know, game. Yeah, or like Metroid as an open world game even. It's yeah, not what I had in mind. Take the 3. Just in case we get, I don't know, Nitsu chance. Yeah, so I really like Scarlet and Violet, and I really like the story of Scarlet and Violet. So, like, if they're just gonna keep continuing that, if, you know, Pokemon's just gonna stay on that train, I'm all for it. And, I hope they just make the, you know, this is, like a kind of like an island, like an archipelago kind of region for the new Pokemon game where, like, there's a lot of water and a lot of diving and stuff. I just hope they figure out a way to make that interesting and... yeah, the environments they showed like looked definitely more inspired than water environments that they've had in the past. So I'm hoping they'll be okay. Lost our 9, so for the 79 Sanshoku, there's 1 left. So at this point, I think I would rather go Chanta. I'd rather go half outside and just cut the 7-8. We'll see. But yeah, underwater again after like 10 years. Yeah. Need to make a game based on the geography of like of Eastern Europe. Like how would that look? Is that like more mountainous? Maybe like goats everywhere, like hanging up like sideways. You cheat 7p here? Yeah. Yeah, I cheat 7p. This is a hand that like I just don't mind pushing at all. I have like pretty decent amount of safety. And it's not that much value. Like half outside Chanta is like really not any value, but in this case I don't need it, so I'm kind of like the strengths of Chanta are really showing here. Where like if this guy's going Tanya, he's gonna give me all the Chanta tiles, like the 9 here. So now he just needs to give me the 3, which he already did. He already, like, you know, tried once before. He can try it again. And then if I need to fold, I have, like, my whole hand is still, like, closer to the outside, so I can still do that. 2 so's safe here. 1 so's probably fine. No SSK? Calm down, bro. Calm down. 9 so is, like, almost dead. It was the hell weight. And Atuzuke with the 6 so. You gonna take that? Okay, fine. Yeah. Let's go. Easy. Hey guys, you guys have no excuse, all right? I don't care what you're doing. I don't care like how many like TikTok videos like you have on all your like 5 monitors, all right? I don't care. Like I have an excuse here that like I have to do this thing. I'm like streaming, I'm like talking to you guys like while I'm playing. You miss this shit and you're not doing that? Fuck you. I want to see you try. Bitch. Oh, got him. Anyway, LOL's a pretty good player. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. We all make mistakes. Kios. Kios has never seen me say stuff like that. It's just quite a shock. Quite a shock. I could like curse on stream or whatever. My bad, bro. I accept your apology. I accept your apology, LOL. And just let you guys know, alright? I don't mind you guys, like, you know, backseating in general and stuff on my stuff. But, like, if you backseat and you're wrong, you get ready to get clowned on. So I'm not going to let you spread misinformation, alright? I'm not going to let that happen. Like, you say something absolutely batshit or wrong, it's like, I'm going to let everyone know. We have like a higher standard here for Mahjong and for like Mahjong advice. We got like, it has to come from the heart, you know? We have to like know with our bones, our flesh and blood that it is true before we like, you know, go out and say you should do this or that. By the way, Rox, you should go Honitsu here. Fuck you. Fuck you is what I think about that. Yeah, Tumon, baby. Here we go. I can also choose to go like I could chi a 5 or a 4-7 weight instead. I guess. I don't even know if I would want to do that. Alright, we're probably gonna fold though if we draw any live tile. Not touching this. I worked hard to get these points back, alright? I worked hard. I'm not gonna throw it away. Yeah. It's only a 1 chance. So therefore, I'm gonna cut 6 mon. We'll see if the 1 mon comes out, and then we could like build around the 3 pin. And it does. Okay, 9 pin is also safe. I think if I pull in the 6 pin, I'll still be okay. Oh, okay. That was the hand? That's what he was pushing? I mean, I know he's like really behind, but he wasn't like that behind. I don't think this guy is probably very strong. And then he's a Saint rank. Okay, well, shows what I know. Maybe I should start playing like that. Anyway, let's not pull him. Yeah, well, rank is actually just a lie. It's you know, it's propaganda by the bourgeoisie to keep the working class down. You know, just like how you with your silly expert adept rank think you're hot shit. Actually, look at this shiny gold-plated saint rank I have. And then you get jealous and you're just like, oh man, I guess I really am like, you know, worthless piece of trash. You end up believing in their lies. No, you can't do that, right? You gotta stand up for yourself. Yeah. If West comes around, I guess I'll pawn. I'm actually not sure. I think I don't want to play this hand at all. I think I'm okay with just letting dealer win, even. This is like... this is like not very strong at all. Even if I pawn. I'm gonna be stuck with 2 Ryankan. No safe tiles. It's gonna be trash. So yeah, I'm so confident. No, wait. Hold on. Let's think about this. Five, 7, 9. Okay. You know, there was a Honitsu there. I don't know, maybe there's like one person here that would like go for the Honitsu. Good for you. Good for you. Maybe would have gotten it. I'm gonna look for different kinds of investments here. Hey, I'm not saying it'd be a great idea. Oh shit, I didn't really realize I would deal it to a 2 Dora hand. My bad. Let's see, Red Dragon. How long do I want to keep this? Probably the entire way. The sand isn't very good anyway. At least on the surface. Another 5. Oh, let's get the 8-9. I don't feel like cutting any of these dragons. I want to keep at least like one honor tile that isn't like a Dora. Like just in case someone calls Richi. Okay, well now, all right. Now that we have the reds, we could actually play. But if this was just gonna stay by itself, then yeah. I could cut this green sometime now, but... we'll hold 1 straight tile. 5 isn't that crazy. I would still like something to replace this 3-5-5-7. This 3-4-5-5-7. Swing on 6. Oof! Should get rid of this soon. Hey, wanna help me out here? Wanna give me a red? No. Okay. Just leave it like this. Yeah. That's a lot of numbers, Bedway. You talking about Ryankan or something? Horn? I am the bone of my sword. I'm thinking about the Formon. Do I want to wait on the Formon? I think this is worse. I think wait on the 6 mon. Because if I get the 8 mon, then I could wait on the 2-sided Ryamen, the 6-9. But the 1 mon is 30-10 for me, so it's not the same way the other way around. This is a crazy ass game, man. Like, so much shit is happening. I just like can't keep up. Like, what's going on? Is there something in the water? I know, like, there's like the new Yostar like account binding thing that they're like, you know, forcing on every account now. But this is a Saint rank diff. Just like time to lock in. Like, playtime's over. Just need one more. Just need to win a 1-Han hand in order to get some momentum, whatever that is. I guess. Goodbye, 678 Sanshoku. Just like a complete myth. It's not gonna happen. No. No. 678 Sanshoku isn't real. 678 Sanshoku can't hurt you. What do I do with this shit? I just like still cut the 1. I still have an Anko here, so I think this is fine. What is this? Do I con now? I conned. I conned and gave a 3 Dora. Oof. Oh no. It'll be fine. This was Tanya all along, guys. It'll be fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. And we're definitely not gonna deal in. Win on the 3. We're not even calling Ricci. It's crazy. I mean, I guess I could. What's stopping me? What's stopping me from calling Ricci here? If I had Ricci, I probably have like just as good a hand, right? Oh shit. That's why we don't call Ricci. Is this a Suji trap? Is this a late Suji trap? Tsumagiri? Is that what that is? I mean, I can't say for sure, so it's not like I can do anything with that read. You know, I think I'm okay with this Dama. I think I want to wait and see what happens. Do a 2-mon though. 3-so would have given me the Furitan weight. But 3-so, I don't think I could chance at all. Yeah, that was not a good con. Oh shit. Wait, no, that was not it. That was not it, right? Was 3-mon even... 3-mon was only Suji to 1 person. This does keep Tenpai, though. It's just Yakulas. pin's fine. And we're out. That was tough. I think I got lucky. And didn't deal into the 1-4. Sozu was way worse. Oh, I got myself second. Easy. Not bad. Not bad. Could have been way, way worse than that. Yeah. That could have been so, so bad. Oof. Baby, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Let me check the log for a little bit while Twitch is going through some ads right now. Was that like the one where I dealt in? I'm pretty sure Maka's could be like, what the hell are you doing? And rightfully so. Oh, never mind. It's Maka. What are we talking about? Maka loves dealing in, guys. Maka's like, oh, you dealt into a Mongon when you're in first place? Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry. We got you. Don't worry, don't worry. I would have done the same thing. Trust me. Yeah, for sure. Where's the other one? Had the chi situation. I think like Maka, I remember being like in like kind of this. Wait, what was it? Not that one. Where was it? It was this one, I think. Yeah, with the chi into Tenpai. What do we think about this chi? Anyway, I've ended my friendship. Oh, we still like the chi. Okay, I've ended my friendship with Maka anyway. I am now a big coach guy. Although I've only used big coach once. I've actually just only used big coach once. And if anything were to happen, I'm gonna end everyone, and then myself. Big coach knows their stuff. He likes sake gear, just like me, just like a strong player like me. Yeah, that's a move I can understand. How's Maka versus Mortal? Mortal is generally better. So if you're able to like look at Mortal, you should. That said, if you can look at both, generally like if they, you know, if Maka and Mortal tend to agree on something, you could like at least take that as stronger evidence. Although now that I have Big Coach, like I'm just gonna listen to Big Coach. I don't care if Maka and Morla agrees on something and Big Coach doesn't. I'm gonna be like, Big Coach, you're so right. There's no way I could like push this tile. There's no way I could keep this extra 6 mon. There's no way, dude. Anyway, I have an announcement to make. Yeah, maybe like a little bit before like Twitch or ad time. But yeah, so. If anyone has been on the Discord lately in the past like couple of weeks, you might have seen some like survey going around for a certain something. Well, it's gonna happen. It's Mahjong Feud. Yeah, Mahjong Feud will happen. It will be happening next week, unless something horribly goes wrong. Yeah. So there it is. Yeah, and well. If you're wondering about the Discord, that's here as well. So yeah, clap it up for all of you who participated. We literally got 69 entries in our Mahjong Feud survey of all different kinds of Mahjong questions that anyone who has taken the survey, please do not reveal, because in this thumbnail is Beef, who will be participating in the in the Mahjong Feud along with Monica on the right, amongst other Mahjong streamers. So look forward to that. That will happen on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, the next Tuesday, or yeah, next week Tuesday. So in like 6 days, will happen. I mean, for real, forgot those questions already? Excellent. Excellent, yes. There will be no competitive dishonesty. Yeah. Yeah, this will be the most honest game of Family Feud you've ever seen with Mahjong themed questions. This is gonna be great. Yeah, so hold on. I'm gonna make the stream public. I already made the stream, so I guess I'll yeah, I'll put that in the chat as well. So here we go. Wait, let me did that work? Hold on. I just like freaking hold on. Okay, for some reason my thingamajig just doesn't like it just doesn't paste things right. But anyway, this is the waiting room for the for Mahjong Feud. So you can click that, like set a reminder. It's at 5 p.m. EDT. EDT, daylight savings. Because daylight savings is still a thing. So that's gonna happen. Like right before the right before the stream. That'll be fun. So yeah, 5 p.m. EDT, Eastern Daylight Time, is when this will happen. I don't know UCT. Look it up for your own time zone. Or like I'll look it up on YouTube. It'll tell you on your time zone. I'll also be streaming it on Twitch. So if you prefer watching it on Twitch, I'll still be there. And all your favorite streamers will be there. Well, you know, a few of them at least. Yeah, scary daylight savings. I know, right? Yeah. This is the person who did this thumbnail is the same person who did my avatar, Empearts, Empearts or whatever. Not sure how to pronounce the name, but yeah. Thanks for this one. They're great. Oh god, let's play another game. But yeah, hope you guys are excited about that. I'm excited about that too. I'm hoping it goes well. I'm hoping people like it. I'm hoping it'll be fun. You know, that's the biggest thing. I hope it'll be fun enough that all these streamers will do more fun things with me again at some point. Yeah, I have a lot. I mean, it's not like a huge stream, but there are still a bunch of things. It's not that complicated, but there are still a bunch of things I would like to do for it. You know, just to make sure everything goes smoothly. So I'm gonna have to be preparing for that within the next week or so. Where the participants again? Okay, so there are two teams. It's Beef McMeat is on one team, along with Absolutely Contextual, APCO, and also Vivi. Villainous, Vivi on shelf, Vivi. And then on the other side is Monica Ray, and she is with Slime and Copper Roxanne. Yeah. So it'll be an epic showdown between Mahjong streamers. Hope we all will tune in or watch the VOD. And also don't spoil any answers or questions that you might remember. And if it ends up being a success, we might do it again. So, you could check out the Discord. And, maybe in a couple months or whatever, we'll just decide to do it again. And then you might see a secret survey that you might have to fill out. It's good because I only really watch you in Crow 77. Yeah, so on what is this? Sorry, I have to think about that one. So I know people who regularly watch YouTube, and don't really go on Twitch and stuff, like a lot of you guys won't know probably all these people. Maybe like just like maybe like one or two that might have like a slight YouTube presence, but not at all big or that noteworthy. But that's part of the reason I wanted to do this, because I think those people are cool, and I think like if you like Mahjong, I think they're worth your time and attention. It just so happens that they're like not on YouTube a lot. They're still cool, so if they could be... Oh. Shit, I forgot about this upgrade. I should have kept the 456. I should have kept the... Yeah, because I was thinking about like a Sanshoku, but like the Sanshoku just never happened. So in that case, keeping the door up acceptance better. Oh well. Yeah. I'd like to give some of those guys as well just like a place to be on YouTube. Like, why not? Might have some like other stuff related to that. I mean, like I have also collabed with like a few of them, just like on random like the Toho streams and stuff, the Toho Mahjong streams. I've collabed with Beef a number of times. So at the very least, there is that. The Open Rishi stream? Yeah. That was fun. Why you look so distraught about that, Beef? Just, you have bad memories from that stream? Just like, yeah, I love playing Mahjong with my, streamer friends. That's cool. That's all I remember from it. Yeah. Also, I do think about like, we'll cut this. I want to do more for Mahjong, So before I want to do like more like Mahjong stuff on YouTube, because like there's so little that has already been done on Mahjong YouTube. In spite of like the couple or so YouTubers there are doing stuff for Mahjong. It's like it's exciting. It's exciting to like do something a little bit different, just a little bit outside. Brute Force, thanks for following the channel, by the way. Appreciate it. So there were like 4 deal-ins. Yeah, 4 open Rishi deal-ins. I didn't anticipate like it being that much of an issue with open Rishi. Like they really should show, show the weight. In Rishi City, like for open Rishi, they should show their weight when you reveal your hand. Like that should happen. Oh god. I gotta do it. 5 and 4-7. Hey, it's like a 8-tile weight. It's like a hold down man. Bro, what are you doing? Is that one chance? I guess it was one chance. Ugh. Yeah, well. I'm a Mahjong player that like has the mental capacity, since I have like so many mental shorthands and so many like, physical habits that like are conducive for like, you know, strong Mahjong play. I don't have to like use, you know, a lot of my brain for like holding extra stuff. So I could be like, yeah, you know, memorizing someone's weight. Just like remembering that someone's waiting on like 2 tiles or whatever. I can remember that. After they show their hand. Yeah, that's definitely harder if you're not used to it. Why 1S? I don't know. Could be for any number of reasons. Oh, this is so terrible. I'm gonna hold on to this white. Maybe this white will. Like, this hand is so bad, I'm actually thinking about Shibori. I'm actually thinking about holding the white back. In case anyone wants it. Yeah, what I mean in Rishi City, yeah, Rishi City doesn't show, like, Rishi City, like, you know, in a Mahjong client, you have the ability to see someone's weight. It pops up in replays and logs. So why can't you just show that like in the actual game too? You know? Where's the Dora? Let's be a little bit more cautious. Just in case. Fine, we'll be fine. We don't need to push this hand either. Explain Shibori isn't kind of nice to pull in the honor later when your hand is more defined. Shibori is like translated as like a choking play, where like you're holding back tiles against everyone else. So it's kind of like folding, but it's like in the middle of the game, and you're not necessarily folding while you're doing it. You're not necessarily giving up your ability to win. It's more like a kind of Moashi almost, where you are keeping tiles that are not very good for you, but by holding onto them, you are like preventing other people from taking them. So usually the kind of Shibori you can have, like the most common kind of Shibori, is just like holding onto a Dora, especially like a Dora like win tile or something, Dora honor tile. And you know, you technically might not need it, and it's probably more efficient for you to discard it. But you know, it would still be really scary if someone were to opponent it, so you hold it back. You could do that with any honor tile. You could do that with any tile, essentially, is what I'm saying. So you don't have to like that's what Shibori is. It's like just like treating that with like some other tile as well. Usually honor tiles. It's usually honor tiles, but it could also be with like flush tiles if someone's going for a flush next to you. This is kind of scary. Even this 9-pin is like a little scary. Could deal into Toy Toy. I should be worried about Toy Toy. At least a little bit. I'm more worried about the North than the 5. 789 and Toy Toy? Oh, yeah. Weird. I thought it was Toy Toy. If I saw Toy Toy, I guess I was just hallucinating. Alright, if it's not Toy Toy, then it's not really much for me to worry about. I'm waiting on a tile that he discarded once. Hey, the waves. Net effect is that your hand is slower and the person who needs the choke tile is slower. So the other two players have less competition in finishing their hands. Yeah. So generally it's just not a... It's not a useful strategy in Mahjong a lot of the time. But sometimes you think about it. Sometimes it does come in handy. When your hand is like has nothing left for it to do, and also you have like nothing left to do, it's like you could do it. You could play Shibori a little bit. Certainly, the opposite of Shibori is like, you know, like just like feeding. Intentionally or otherwise. Which can be wrong, so sometimes Shibori is the correct way. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit tired. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do my best though. Cut the east. 3 pairs though. Probably better to cut the 3-pin. Oh. Okay, I'll cut the 1-so. I'll cut the 1-so. If I build something around the 3-mon, then that's Tanyao-ish. Then I can, like, cut the south and build around Tanyao. 3? 2, 3, 4, 5. Cutting south is also... That'd be an interesting move. I think this is fine, though. Depends on... Yeah, if this ends up being... I could build another block here for, like, 3 blocks. Or that can happen. I'll just do this. I could cut 2-pin for Tenpai, or if I get a 147 over here, I can cut my souths for like Pinfu. And if I get a 4-7 pin, then it's Tanyao. It's okay, I don't need it. You could think of this as like it's like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's waiting on 147, but if it's a pair of 3s. Consider it a pair of 3s as well. That could be my parents to the south. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, there it is. Tanyao, potentially Tanyao. Maybe Pinfu, but the 6-9 is like really thin, so we'll just have to Chi for Tenpai. Hope for the best. I'm okay with holding this 1-pin here. 1-pin's almost definitely safe against everyone. Got a 3-pin. So 4 3-pin visible means this 1-pin can't be used in sequences at all. So they have to be waiting on the last 1-pin with a pair. Very unlikely. Karichi here? It's not a great wait. Why not? Still got time. Don't give a lot of information over here either. It's like kind of scary. Well, except the 5-so. 5-so is pretty big. Sosu looks pretty cheap. 4 souls are all gone. 3-5 souls are gone. You probably think that the Sozu is like pretty cheap. Pretty unlikely for me to be weighing on. Yeah, my one regret with, oh, really? Okay. Nice. Like doing all this YouTube stuff. Feel pretty good. Feel pretty good this time about the YouTube stuff I'm doing. And, you know, putting it out there. It's just like, I do miss, though. Like, I haven't at all been, like, going to my local club lately. I haven't been able to touch the tiles in quite a while. Oh, nice. Treasure that experience. If you're able to touch tiles with a local club or something. It's very important. I guess there's not that much stopping me if I really want to go out. I've fallen out of habit, but also I have been really good at keeping myself busy, like on the weekends. Like fixing this computer, you know, for streaming, or like doing something for the collab, or like, you know, working on a video, or like, you know, training for my job. There's all sorts of things I could be doing. Nah, this 2-pin isn't very good. Still want to keep the 6-9 weight. There it is. Richie? The 5 so is such a good weight. If I can get it. Oh, well. Three so is one of those tiles that could still come out with like 2 1-sos gone. Doubt like that I would have gotten this if I recheated, since that would still mean they would still have to push the 8-pin. And then it would have to get pulled, and then I would have to draw the 3 so. Probably not gonna happen. Yeah, Damo is fine. I think Damo is fine. Alright, east, let's go. And with 1 discarded, we're fine. Aww. 8-mon? 8-mon is weird here. I'm gonna say no. 8-mon's weird here because I have the 5-mon, which is the Dora, so I want to connect with that. I don't want to discard the Dora. This is really strange. Probably gonna connect with this 5 and then cut this 1-2 here. Don't want to like keep the 5 and cut the 1-2. I think that's a little bit too slow. It's getting late. I need a chi to Tenpai. Sand is gonna be pretty cheap, unfortunately. If I give up the Raka like that. I'm gonna do this. Not waiting on a stupid 3 so. Two pin or 7-mon? Yeah, I was wondering if the White Dragon was like actually favorite style. That was kind of like a Sakigiri-ish. Alright, this is interesting too. This is like a Kutsuki as well. He's like a draw just like that to get a weight. Oh. Of course he had 2 Dora. Ah! I mean, I know the weight was bad. But I had a feeling that the 2-man was still in the wall. And then I still had the chance to also upgrade the 2-man weight into something else. So I believed in my chance to win there. Got another good hand anyway. This is a double Dora. Red 5 and it's a Dora. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit awkward. But ooh. This is still a 5/8 weight that I would still like to keep. Yeah. Just like that. We don't mind waiting on the 6-man since this is like such a strong hand in terms of value anyway. Drawing the Ak. Into Ipatsu. Why? Every time. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine? Okay. It's not fine. It's not fucking fine. It's not fucking fine at all. Ouch. Alright, we're in trouble here. Hold on, I'll think of something. Let's go for the most value here. So, either outside or a flush. Yeah, don't be sorry, don't worry about it. Comes with a territory. Yeah, let's go for the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku as well. Then, I don't know, there's maybe a chance I can, like, use this Dora. Probably not now. Although, funny, if I draw the Dora here, that's worth just as much as getting a half outside hand. In fact, it's worth more if I go open with it. Yeah. I'll cut the Dora soon. Next, like, safe-ish tile I get. What the hell is going on? What happens if I get the south? Okay, we're not going to south. I'll still keep the 2-man because I'd still want Sanshoku. But if I just get half outside with White Dragon and Ricci, that's good enough. Yeah, half outside Chanta, Haku. Oh. Alright. There's another possibility, Sananko, if we get the 1. So that'll replace the Sanshoku upgrade. This is more immediate. Khan. This hand is getting weirder and weirder. Oh shit, wait a minute. This is Chanta, 3 Dora. This is already a Hanuman. Alright. We ball. We ball, I don't care. We ball, we ball, we ball, we ball, we ball. Boom. Beach, Ipatsu. Closed Chanta. 3 Dora. Haku. That's a Baimon. 16,000. Oh, baby. Yes! What was that hand? That was insane. That was one of the craziest hands I've ever seen. Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just like the, you know, like it's even better when you have like the oh, it's another Chanta hand. When you have the East triplet, a guest win triplet that doesn't actually do anything, it's just sitting there. It's just making your hand look, you know, look pretty, having extra foo. Guess I'll do this. This is fine. But yeah, it's still probably Chanta coded. Yeah, let's just go for it. More like Junchan now. Fully outside. Fully outside. Sanshoku. 1 Dora. Another Mangan-ish. Direct hit. First place. I don't know. Maybe there's a way we get this closed too, and then it becomes like ultra good. Yeah, unlucky to our toy man. He had no way to see what was going to happen to him. I'm sure he had like a really strong hand too. Pawn. If we pawn here, this is fighting for second. Wait, let's think about this. If he has 2 Akka, I deal in and I lose. I get third. 2 Sos have been mostly dealt out. Yeah, I didn't need to pawn that one. Although the Changkan win, the robbing the Khan to win. I mean, I don't even know if he... Like, he's not really in a position to con, though. Like, there's no reason he would con, so... This is fine. Sorry, my lungs are a little bit too, I don't know, dry, too, stuffy for me to, like, do, halftime, so we'll just play one more game. I think halftime has to be like something we do every stream anyway. Every once in a while, though. Change the pace. Nilo, done the one bologist and Moom. Anyone else? Moo? Is that your name? Anyone else just joining us? Hello, welcome. Dusky and you being from earlier as well. Ooh, that was insane. That was insane, though. Yeah, that's definitely going on the thumbnail. Just have to remember that. It was like, what, South 3? Oh god, it's hard. I spent a lot of time earlier, like looking for clips, and like looking for Mahjong clips is so freaking difficult. So I don't want it to just be like, you know, I'm not making a highlight reel just to, like, have it like all be, you know, just like, oh yeah, Baimon, Hanuman, yeah. It wants to be like a whole range of stuff because I'm using it for what was it? I'm using it for new channel intro, new like stream intro. It's been taking a lot of effort. Kind of why I've delayed it so long, like making something like that, because it's just like so much effort, so much work. I don't want to give anyone ideas right now because this is just not in the cards. Like, it's just not at all. But maybe one day I could like hire someone just to like look through a billion clips and like I did like get my friend to help with that once with like the last video I made. It's a tough job. It's like one of the hardest parts about it. It's Mahjong stuff. A POW clip from Tenho to send to you? Dang. Yeah, sure. You can send that over. Be fun to watch. Showing some, no matter how strong your hand is, Tanya will end it all. Oh, don't worry about that. I have the exact clip in mind for that one. I guess I'll cut the 3. This one's fine. You missed out on the upgrade though. Okay, so I am gonna cut the 2s here. Oh fuck! I did not expect at all for you to be waiting on the 2. Holy shit! But then again, he was like clearly going for an outside hand. It wasn't for a Honitsu. Like the Faimon and stuff was like way too early for that. Maybe I should have been more wary. Yeah. Just saw the opportunity. Reselling in comparison was actually a lot safer. That was really just agreed for Pinfu, like just in case to get the 7-pin first. So it's actually like a pretty rare chance to get Pinfu. It's like 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 senpais is going to be Pinfu. So yeah, definitely not worth it in that case. Want to consider the danger of Chanta. Whoops. We can... Not gonna fall. Have a good night, Minotaur. Have a good night. This one is actually fine. I can pull him, but kinda want to see like how my shapes turn out for a little bit longer, because my shapes just aren't very good right now. Yeah, pull him into just like wait on. Okay, sure, we'll pull him now. Do this. This is my pair. This is actually my pair. This is not my pair. This is my pair. I'm just waiting for this to be a sequence. Oof. That was my pair. It's also possible it could be Chanta, I guess, for 1 extra Han. I'm just playing defensive here. I'm just like trying to prevent other people from getting their hands and getting points, which means I have to be like extra. I need to like... let's not pull him. Let's not pull him. It's not a good pull either. Ah, speaking of pairs, guess I'll keep it. Even though I just discarded an 8-mon. This is now my pair. This is still a sequence. Sure. I'm gonna cut the 4. If I get the red 5-mon, I'm just gonna connect it with the Dora anyway. And in case like something like this happens where, you know, Riichi happens immediately, I could just cut the 1-mon maybe at some point instead of the 4-mon and stay a little bit safer. So this kind of a little bit more telling, gives me a little bit more information, but I make up for it in like having like one extra option for safety. 4-mon is just not safe. 5-so. 5-so safe though. The 5-so, what else is there? 2-mon, I guess. Oh. A 3-mon came out, right? 3-mon was safe. Alright, someone's sinking even further into hole than me. This is good. Still got plenty of opportunity to get first. You know what I do? I need to go on another walk and do some what would you do's in the middle of my walk. Let's pull up the Uzaku 300 or 301 what would you do books. Get myself training before getting on stream. I'm just a little bit too busy today. So many other things I want to do. Think about it, like a lot of times I just like have dinner. I just like have dinner and then like I'm on stream. It's just like I'm still digesting the food. 2-so? Oh, we can probably get Pinfu, maybe Tanya, maybe Ipeko. Really hope so. Hey, Jason, man, would you read this, and 100 other books to read while walking off a short bridge? What? Riichi? Not sure I understand your question. Oh, is that like a faux like title of a book? I think I gotta get it now. Well, that was unfortunate. That was such a nice hand. Had Ipeko and everything. Maybe Tanyao? Ipeko was like such a clutch draw too. Oh, there's like a helicopter in the background. That's a really loud helicopter. Maybe someone just died or something. It's east. I remember like helicopters like passing by and like the loud noise and stuff. And just like seeing like all the cats in the house just like peek their heads out and just like, you know, just like look around, just like what the hell is that noise? It's like pretty cute. Yeah. I know for like I heard like dogs like, you know, for like thunder and like loud noises that like aren't actually that like or actually just not an indicator of danger in your house. That like if you just like comfort the dog and stuff like while that's happening, that just like reinforces their like belief that there's actually something dangerous going on. So if you don't want them to care about the thunder, you actually just should ignore them while they're like panicking, like in a lightning storm. I've heard that before. Yeah. I don't know if that behavior is the same way with cats though. I have no idea. But, you know, in my mind, just like anything that like dogs do, just imagine that cats just do the opposite. Just it's worked with so many other times before, you know, like cats like love to like lick each other, but like as like it's like a show of dominance to like lick another cat. Whereas for dogs, it's a act of submissiveness. Do I want the toy or just Tanyao? Well, let's just not. It's like plenty of like, maybe we could get a Yakuman or something. Yell at the cat. What the fuck? This is scary. Yeah. Why are you scared? Or like you know, like cats like really like it when they when you pet them while they're eating, they really like that. So like it makes them like feel like, you know, like safe while they're eating. I don't know or think like if I don't know if like dogs have that. I would guess that the answer is no, that they don't like it. They would actually just rather be left alone. Yeah, let's try to get back into Tepai now. That was more defensive play. We're playing defensive now, but it's more like reactive defensive. Didn't want to proactively limit all my points. Okay, nice. 5-so, so 2-so Suji. It's a little bit of peace of mind. Probably would have pushed anyway if I was in Tenpai, but... Cats die if they don't have water away from their food? What? They're carnivorous and food next to water is not a good thing? You mean like... Is that like an instinct kind of thing? Talking about like an instinct that they have? Wouldn't have seen that one coming. Alright, can I have a 4-mon, 6-mon or 4-pin? 6-mon or 4-pin? 6-mon or 4-pin? Nope. No 10. Yeah, that's why they have the running water thing for cats. I don't know, my cats are... I think my cats like had like, you know, food and water like kind of next to each other for a long time. They just like didn't care. Although then again, my cat Felicia was very notorious for not liking the dry food and only ever eating it in emergency situations. So, who knows? Maybe that was part of it. Maybe that's why she never liked the dry food or something. She also did like the running water. She liked to drink water from the sink. So like we had to like make a habit of like actually cleaning the sink like regularly. Sure, and a pug's still live spit their breathing problems. I mean, you know. Saying that they would die is like seems like a little bit of an exaggeration. That's what it sounds like anyway. I could totally believe you in that, like, you know, like you should do it that way, but Yeah, my cat's lived a long time. Yeah, although for my cat, we do have the water. Another Tanya that's like not very strong for me to pull on. We do have the water out in a different location from the food, but that's like kind of like coincidence. It's kind of coincidence because we took care of someone else's cat that like loved to splash the water around and like make a huge mess, and so we just like kept the water. Like eventually, at some point, we kept the water in the like bathroom, where it'd be easier to clean up that mess. And then it just kind of stuck, I guess. And then at some point, we just kept the water there. Yeah, otherwise, I mean, cat never had a real problem drinking from there. Okay, what we got? We got Ricci, is what we got. Okay, because if we win on the Akka, 3 Han. If we'd Sim on the Akka, 4 Han. Sim on the red 5. With Tanya, Ricci, Sumo, red 5. Got all the value we need. And Aura as well. Any Uradora. Be fantastic. Fantastic. I feel like I'm seeing ghosts. Just like the edge of my sanity. Seeing things that just aren't there, aren't real. It's real. Casper, is that you? I haven't heard that reference in a long time. It's like, what are they gonna reboot Casper like from its like grave? How about never? Unless it's already happened, then like whatever. Like I saw in like the movie theater because like you know, like on my way to watch Uma Musume in theaters, I did see like on the side just like a bunch of posters for like old Disney movies, like the old animated Disney movies with like it's really funny to see these. You know, we're coming back to the old classic animated movies because Disney has just completely failed in making anything good. Like the past like decade. They're good movies. All right, can I at least get a note 10 from everyone? Sure, that's good enough, I guess. A little bit closer to making up for this deficit. Huh. Huh. Have we been doing so far? Last seconds? We get one more. Be like kinda even from today. Just like slightly negative again. This feels like very, very familiar. 1, 2 pin? It's even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I don't feel like I need the 2 pin. If I get the 3 pin, then I'll just go with the 3, 5, 7. Why not discard the 4 mon instead of the 7 mon there for a 2-sided weight? 4 mon instead of the 7. No, that wasn't a two-sided weight. That was a Ryangkan. Yeah, so my choices were weight on the 5 or weight on, right? Am I remembering that right? I don't actually. It's like it's been too long now. Need to focus. Let's cut these. Cut these. It'll be more fruitful to have like just these pairs over here. We can utilize them a little bit better. What the hell is this? 5-7, 5-6-7 Sanshoku. None of that is like really great. 2-mon is safe here. 8-pin is safe there. Okay, can you kill him? Can you like absolutely destroy him, erase him off the face of the earth? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. With the extra Homba, it ended up being in my favor. All those extra repeats, put them under. Dora on a red 5. Don't think we're ever going to go Honitsu. We'll keep all this. The 9-pin is next, though. Interesting. Still don't really need this, but maybe we could replace the 1-3. I have a lot of Kanchan. I'll have a lot of like close weights that are like really bad. So we cut this. Then I have a better shape here, 5-5-7. Sure. What is happening? Is this either Chi Toy or I get something attached to the Dora and then just like pawn into 2 Dora? Chi Toy 7 pairs. I'd rather not go Chi Toy, but if I have to, it's better than nothing. Okay. We'll fully commit to Chi Toy then. Yeah, and get rid of this 3. I'm not interested in the Suji Trap. 2-so, 7-so. 7-so's... 7-so would be probably the weight. Okay, we'll cut the north. Pause off. Still haven't played since you got into Expert, Rika? Expert's a scary place, I understand. Eventually you get used to it, eventually it becomes fun. You can try different kinds of strategies because like people will actually fold in Expert in gold rooms. Not often, but it does happen. Or like I've been busy, yeah, that too. Yeah. Then when you're too busy, like when your like Mahjong visits are too infrequent, feels like your skills like dull every time you come back to it. I know that feeling all too well, baby. Let's not push our luck here. I wouldn't have drawn that because that means I would have only drawn that. I only draw this because of the Chi. If anything, this means the 1-so is probably still out there somewhere. Oof. Let's try and keep Tenpai while being a little bit out of the way. Ormon. I could believe this guy could Sakigiri. Sakigiri the 3-mon to weigh in the 4-mon. Two reds are completely safe as well. Tsuji? Sure. 4 pins are mostly out as well, so Kanchan's very unlikely. Would have loved to win on that for the 1-so, but I don't think I could cut the 4-mon. Even if it deals over here, I'd be mad about it. Nice, managed to keep Tenpai. It is one of the strengths of Chitoi as well. If you Dama, if you don't reach either Chitoi, then you have a very flexible weight in terms of like what you could choose to wait on, and that also means what you could choose to discard. Because if you're waiting on like a pretty safe tile, you could just exchange that for the live tile that you draw. Don't have to worry about dealing in. 4-mon wasn't crazy dangerous, but still didn't want to risk it. Not for a Chitoi. Really unfortunate though that the 1-sos were all just like in the bottom of the wall. That's just the unfortunate part. Although maybe if I look at like some AI that like say that actually cutting the 4-mon was okay and just waiting on the 1-so like really aggressively. I mean, I could believe a human could do that. I believe a pro could do that. Like wait on the 1-so really aggressively. Yeah. When you go for Chitoi normally, I mean, if you have 4 or 5 pairs, you could think of Chitoi, especially 5. That means you're just 1 away. My hand back then had a lot of disconnected shapes. It didn't have any like Ryanmen that were like really strong, or like barely any. So it didn't really have any like really nice, good weights for a normal hand. If your hand has a lot of Ryanmen, a lot of like 2-sided weights, you don't need Chitoi. Your hand could just be Pinfu. Yeah, like you don't need it for the value, and you don't need it for the speed. Like likely, like Pinfu and Tanya is going to be faster than like just a Chitoi. Chitoi is like way too narrow. You could also do it when you're in the lead. You could like commit to it more if you're like in the lead and like you don't need to like go for a hand. But like, you know, Chitoi is like one of the safer hands you could go for. Ooh. It's gotta be this one. Yeah, Chitoi is one of the most safer hands you could go for. It's easy to fold with, easy to Molashi with. It's like, you know, maneuver around other people's weights. It's also something you go for if you're like really far behind. Like not like that far behind, because if you're like only a little bit behind, you would much rather go for Tanyo. Like something you could call with, something that's more reliable. But if you're really far behind, like you need a Manga to Hanuman range or Baimon, then you should oh nice, it didn't deal in. Then you should consider Chitoi. Chitoi's good to consider. A4, how are you doing? Looks like we're in trouble here. we're tied in points, but since I'm the last dealer, I'm gonna lose the tiebreaker. Luckily, the sand is pretty good, so probably be fine. Usually open hands too early, yeah. Me too. Me too. I've been trying to pull back a little bit, just a little bit. Like reassess like what hands I think are like good to call and what aren't. Pawn. I can't think of the manga on here. I have to just go full efficiency. Even 6,000, even like the 2 Han, a 3 Han hand will be fine here. Because that's going to be, what? 5,800? 5,800 points or 2,000 all? So that'll put me enough where I'll be at a safe range away from 4th. Maybe I'll still get 3rd, but still a chance I could get 1st from there. Home. Sanmenchan. We need this. Hey, Tui. How to read someone's hand? It's a more like complicated question. Because you need a lot of prerequisite kind of knowledge in order to read someone's hand. You need to know a lot about Mahjong. You need to know a lot about like the different yakus, the different like strategies, the different yakus and discard patterns. All the different kinds of shapes, the complex shapes that people like to have, the order in which they discard them, or like discard, or like, you know, like it's just like a little bit too abstract of a question. But if you want to start, you could just, you know, just make sure that you're like really confident in your own game, and then like think about like the kinds of strategies you use, and see if you can spot some other people doing them. Very least, like one thing that's like, you know, you can relatively like rely on is that tiles that are discarded later that come from the hand are more likely to be part of the wave. So like with a Riichi tile especially, it's like very evident. Also with like when someone calls 3 times, that's like a good opportunity to like practice your reading skills. Those are like very controlled situations where you can try reading people. The Riichi is not like, you know, the Riichis like are actually kind of unreadable, but at the very least you can, because the Tenpai is so telegraphed, like, you know, they have to be in Tenpai, otherwise it's Chombo, right? It's a penalty. So because they're in Tenpai, you can like assume that like if they discard like a 5 or something, it's probably part of their weight. It might not be, but it, you know, it could very well could be. And then you like get used to thinking of like all the different ways you can have a 5 in your hand. No, you could have like a 3-5-5 or a 4-5-5 or, you know, 5-5-6, 5-5-7-7, 5-5-7. All those are different. 3-5-7. No, you can't use that one. 5-7-9 or 1-3-5. The Ryankan shapes. What is this? I think I do this one. And if I grab something around the 5, I'll cut the Ipeiko, the adjacent pairs. I have way too much waiting around the 3-6-9 Tsuji. It's like way too much. Yeah, so like another strategy, like, you know, people have use that you could literally be using right now. Maybe you don't because you haven't thought of it. Well, at that point, you shouldn't be trying to read people. You should just be trying to get better at the game. But if if you are doing something like this, where you have Pinfu, right? You have Pinfu, you have two-sided weights and stuff. You're just waiting on those like last two-sided weights to continue to complete. And because you're an Ishan 10, you only need one tile for Tenpai. It's really common to have that last tile, that extra tile in your hand. You have one extra tile if you're in Ishan 10. It's really common for that extra tile to be like a safe, like honor tile or something. Just like a really safe tile, innocuous tile that no one is waiting on, so that they could call, so they can, when they call Ricci, they could discard that tile and be completely safe while they're calling Ricci. I do that. Lots of people do that. It's it's a very common tactic. So, if you see yourself do that, it's like, okay, well, that's kind of unusual for you to do. You don't do that all the time. You only do that with specific hands, right? You only do an honor tile Ricci, a safe tile Ricci, with certain kinds of hands. Think about like what kind of hands that you would actually do that with. And then when you see someone else do the same kind of Ricci, where they Ricci with an honor tile, maybe, like put two and two together, be like, oh, well, I usually like doing that with this kind of hand. Maybe they also have this kind of hand. That's like more of like a mentality-wise, like what you should be thinking if you want to actually get better at reading people. Yeah, can't cut the Dora. This is... Oof. What is this? 9 so safe, 8 so safe. I'll be fine. These are all safe. If it's not a Hanuman. As long as it's not a Hanuman. Okay, it's not a Hanuman. We're good. Don't worry about it. Oh, the game's still continuing. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Thought I got third. Uh-oh. I mean, oh yeah, we can like, get this first, but just have to hope they just don't immediately get a dealer manga or something. Yeah, I see how you doing. Yeah, notice, like, through all that, I didn't, like, give you an answer exactly of, like, if someone calls Ricci with an honor tile, a safe honor tile, like, what does that mean their hand should look like? You should already know what their hand looks like. And if you can't figure that out, then maybe reading isn't the problem. Yeah. You should probably be working on other things. And it's not like, I'm not saying that to like, to like, to knock down anyone's like skill. I'm just saying, let's be realistic here. Let's be practical with our, with how we learn stuff. Like if you want, just learn how to read people for fun, I mean, sure, but you're probably not going to be very good at it. And it's probably not going to help you at all. In fact, it might make you a worse player because you'll read people wrong. and make wrong decisions because you're yeah, because of that. Oh, this is so tough, man. This is so fucking tough. Because if someone else sumos, it's over for me because I Richi and I... Fuck you is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna win this. I'm just gonna sumo. That's it. There is a small chance that this could like really horribly backfire, but I'm willing to take that chance. I think there's also a chance where the opposite is true. If I don't do this, it could also horribly backfire. Might just not have enough points. And he dealt it anyway. Lucky me. Lucky me I didn't deal in. Or anyone else didn't deal in. It had to be him. Alright. Easy third, yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, don't forget to bind your account. Alright, well, I guess, there's only one day to get, like, a horse girl, frickin' illustration, so I guess I'm just gonna be spamming this for the rest of the stream. And then that'll be it. But yeah, Mahjong is fun. And reading people is fun. I mean, I like reading people. It's just like, you know, generally I don't, you know, I don't like go into a game thinking I am gonna read, you know, I am gonna like be reading people. All right, nice. Like, I mean, I come from fighting games, and my favorite player is Daigo, who was like really known for like crazy ass reads. So there is that. Name is 6 and the 1. Wait. Oh shit. Oh, we're fine, we're fine. So I am the kind of person that will still think about, you know, reads, but like I do it like organically. So I hope like all this like rambling has kind of like given you an idea of like the mentality you need to have if you're serious about like wanting to like learn how to read people, which is also I kind of think just like a too abstract, too like big of a goal to like actually like try to do. Like how do you even do that? Like like, you know, like a day 0 you want to not read people, and day 1 you want to read people, you know. You have to be realistic, right? You have to take it a step at a time. So it should be more like, hey, like if how can I tell when someone is in tenpai? When they have an open hand. That's like a pretty like, that's a little bit easier to answer, you know, because like that's a more limited situation. So I guess I, you know, talk about that situation, but every other situation can be completely different from that situation. Every other situation is going to be like, you know, a completely different thing to watch out for, because that's a completely different person, you know? That's a completely different person, a completely different situation that's doing a completely different thing. So, what I mean to say through all this is that who gives a shit what other people are doing? Am I right? Am I right, guys? Who gives a shit? Just play. Just do you. You know, just do your own thing. And then, you know, you don't have to be a Kagi. Really romanticize these things that other people can't do because other people can't do them. And you shouldn't. You're not a Kagi. But maybe in a couple of years you could become something like a Kagi. You know, work your way up to it. Now time. Here's what the AI says, what the table says. If you're winning, you're having fun. Yeah, exactly. Sure, yeah. Hope I don't come across as like a little bit too aggressive there. Whoops! It's just more like I think it's important to, like, when you're learning, right? And when you're like, when you're looking for something that you don't have, being able to phrase questions that are the most helpful to you is also like a skill, you know? Like being able to like phrase a question in such a way that you get the answer that you actually want and actually can like put into practice. It's like where I'm coming from here. I know like some people will want a straightforward answer no matter what kind of question they're asking. And that's, you know, that's fair enough. But I'm more of a philosopher kind of guy, so I'm going to tell you that you're just asking the wrong question, like straight up. Whoops. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game with while I'm commentating. Hold on. I'm almost there. Just like a couple more runs. Is Richi Book 1 still a good resource? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you don't really have many other options if you want like an officially translated, or not even translated, it's just in English. You know, an official, like, English publication for Richi Mahjong. There's, like, no other option. Besides, Senba Kurono's 136, Mahjong tips and strategies, which is also just more of, I would argue that's, like, for a higher level than Richi Book 1. It's not as comprehensive. It's not as, like, fundamental. But it is a good book. I still recommend it. Also, for what it does, yeah. Well, you can argue that, like, Richi Book 1 is also more, like, intermediate focused as well. Here we go. Okay. 777, baby. And then 666. 7. 4. Give me like a 5. Give me... Oh, I missed it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can make a chi. By the way, did you know you can make a chi in this game that's more than 3 tiles? You can make a 5-tile chi. It's just really funny. There is like some depth to this game mode. It's hilarious. I mean, there's not a lot, but it's there. And it's all luck, just like Mahjong. Yeah, like here, I just don't get my Dora tile. Like this minigame a lot more than the Snowballs one? Yeah. The Snowballs one really remind me of those old, like, games you would play on like freaking like Cartoon Network, like or whatever, like cartoonnetwork.com, just like some like game that no one cared about you know, your favorite show, and like barely had anything to do with the show. You just play that on your browser. Really felt like that, except less depth, yeah. Except the Snowball one from Mahjong Soul has definitely had less going on than those games. On like, you know, old Flash games on the old interwebs. Okay. Gonna need something here. Warp pin. Oh, fuck. I thought I got it. Okay. We're good. We're good. Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, so, I mean, Ricci City, I think, had, like, pretty decent mini games. I don't know. I haven't been, like, looking, like, too closely at the Ricci City, like, events either. How about, I have this, like, one pin in my inventory that I need to get rid of. I really hope it becomes Dora, or I get, like, a 2-pin Dora or something. Oh my god, it's so fucking fast. 2-pin. Oh shit, I missed it. No. Oh fuck. Alright, just like 4 more times and then we're done. It's funny how they didn't add Monzu, yeah. All the people that can't read Chinese are very appreciative of that choice. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it might legitimately be more difficult to read just in general, just like regardless of whether you can read Chinese or not, because I mean, when you have like the Sosu or Pinzu, like the whole like tile is different. Like it has like a whole different shape to it, you know? But with the Monzu, it's just the top character that is different. So it's not like, what's the word? It's not as like clear as like the Sosu and Pinzu are in general. Yeah, I mean, like, the bird, like, you can't unsee the bird. You just know. You just know the bird is there. And my 144 hertz monitor is really putting in work. Please. Ah, come on, it was right there. Whatever. I think a lot of people that are having issues, like, seeing the tiles and getting sick, or like probably don't have enough hertz on the monitor, or at least that's what I would assume, because I feel okay. Dude, having I didn't think 144 hertz would be like, you know, such a huge difference. But then like I was playing Osu and like on my laptop, that was like, you know, only like 60 hertz, and I switched to 144 hertz on my, you know, PC monitor, and it felt like cheating. You know, it felt like a different kind of game. I felt like, what? Like, how come I could see everything like so much clearer? That's insane. Are you going for records or just finishing the quest? Yeah, I'm just finishing up the... I'm just trying to get the horse illustration, yeah. I'm trying to get the horse girl. Oh shit! Yeah, the horse girl picture. Do I need to get a 240 hertz to get a better Mahjong? I don't know. I mean, I don't have a 240 hertz monitor, so I couldn't tell you. All right, let's just get this Chuso. Complete this faster. I don't know, just in case. Sure. 1-3 left over. Oh yeah, baby. Sure. 5-pin. Yeah, so speaking of Kaki, when's the Kaki 2 coming out? When's like the next freaking like Mahjong anime coming out? Because we need to get on that. I haven't been like that excited for like Tohai or whatever, and Paul no Michi, I think. I don't know. If you like them, you like them. They're just not for me. They're kind of duds for me. So, I mean, I would say Saki also exists, but as someone who reads the manga for Saki as well, I can't say I'm going to be that excited for when another season of Saki like comes out, like in like, I don't know, 2030. It's just like, yeah. I mean, it's really hard to pace like a Mahjong story, you know, get all the games. Anyone keeping up with Saki? I think like, does anyone else feel like we're just like really tired? Everyone is just really tired. The artist is just really tired of writing Saki and just wants it to be over with. Is anyone feeling that, or is that just me? Because yeah, I feel like all the cool ideas for like Saki, like Superpower, Girls, Yuri, Mahjong is like kind of over. And it's been over for a long time in Saki. But I don't know. Like I liked like the original run of Saki. I like the like season 1-ish. There is a lot of Saki side manga, you are right. So like they could like adapt any of that as well. Is that why she keeps slowly making that one girl's boobs big? It's not, dude, it's not one girl. It's not one girl. It is everyone. It is not one girl at all, bro. There's a fucking epidemic. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had to let you know. It is a far worse problem that you are letting on. Where the frick are all the 9-pin? Oh my god. Just give me a 7. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. I mean, like, imagine writing one story for decades, like, or not decades, like, you know, a decade and some change, you know, like, yeah, this list is over. Like, I'd probably get like, I'd probably go insane too and like do all kinds of shit. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could write a story for like more than a decade. It's like, don't at some point they have just like the freedom to just do whatever they want with their story, right? And just like, damn the public. It's like, this is my property. I'm gonna do what I want with it. You know, it's like bust sizes are a social construct, figment of the imagination. These are fictional characters with a in a fictional world. Doesn't have to make sense. You just inexplicably grow like 20 times their size overnight. There we go. Is that 8 p.m.? Okay, and then 3 so is good. Nice. All right, this should be over soon. And 1 so. Oh fuck. Two pin. Sure. Oh, I need that. The 5? Okay, nice. My Mahjong skills coming in clutch. I know how to build sequences. There we go. Looks like I'm just gonna have to make the next big Mahjong anime. We'll just have to do it myself. Yeah. 2 phone code for this mode. Oh, if I mean, you know, pawn is fine. You get the most amount of time because you get 2 seconds per tile per Dora. Oh god. Yeah, let's just skip that one. How's I supposed to get that carrot? Yeah, I know how to make sequences. Yeah, sure. You know, there's like, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I did read Hero as well. So like, there is for like the Akagi like series, quote unquote, or whatever. Like Akagi is not even like the original character. The original manga was 10, right? And from 10, Akagi was the side character that ended up getting his own spin-off origin manga, which became the anime instead of 10, which is pretty funny. So yeah, at any point we can get 10 again. At any point there could be an adaptation for 10. Which is kind of like Akagi 2, kinda. Not really, but... Oh, it kind of is, and then kind of isn't, and then kind of is again. It like circles back around. There we go. And then after that, there's this manga called Hero, which is like follows one of the characters in from 10. And you know, after reading all the freaking like, you know, Washizu like Ultimate Battle and okay, got it. After watching like the Washizu Ultimate Battle in Akagi, and then like, you know, the ending of 10, I'm just like, yeah, this is I freaking love these characters. One more, yeah. So I read Hero, which is like a sequel to 10, but it's written by like a different guy, and it just doesn't have any of the same sauce as the Fukumoto, the actual Fukumoto manga. So I couldn't read 10. I mean, I couldn't read Hero. Or so much as it. You know, like the appeal of Akagi, right? You think of like the appeal of Akagi. I mean, one of the appeals of Akagi, like the most obvious appeal, is that like Akagi is this guy who plays Mahjong really, really well. He's like so good at Mahjong, dude. Like, I wish I could be as good as Mahjong as him. And where the frick are the 9s? Please give me a 9. Oh my god. Not a single 9. Oh, I got a new record. Am I getting any gallop power? Am I getting anything? This is freaking awful. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So like Akagi's like this guy who's really good at Mahjong. But actually the thing that makes Akagi work is that Akagi is just like a freaking psychopath. He's like insane. He's actually so insane, and like his like mental disposition is what gives him like his Mahjong powers, so to speak. Like, it's not that like he's good at Mahjong because he's good at Mahjong. He's good at Mahjong because he's an insane person. He's an insane person that has no care for his own life, and is willing to like bet it all and like risk throwing it away for the sake of nothing. He really doesn't actually need a reason to do that. And like, so that's actually like the appeal of like Akagi to me. Oh wait, what? How'd I get all this scalp power? Okay, well sure. We're done. We're finished with this game. But yeah, that tangent was just to say that Hero is a manga that just basically went all in on like, you know, underground mahjong and plot point after plot point and stuff. And you know, it's like some really fun like mahjong and stuff, but at the end of the day, there wasn't like much like character or theming. It was like really bland. So it really made me appreciate the Fukumoto's work more as a writer. Did it before the deadline. Yeah, we made it. Akagi is pretty good, guys. Akagi is good. It's a good manga. And 10 is good manga, yeah. This is the gateway I came to see. Exactly, yeah. We don't have any of the music though for this. I just was listening to my playlist. Tougher the climb, the better the view. Mm-hmm. So do you think like when she has her like her Bond outfit, you think it's gonna have even less clothes? Because it's kind of hard to get less clothes than this. Maybe like she actually puts on more clothes. I know, controversial, right? Controversial for a character to put on more clothes when you get to know her. But like, you know, come on. Like, where can you go from here? Anyway, yeah. I'm glad I could help out. It's just the jacket. Yeah, she just takes off her jacket. Like, that's her Bond outfit. She just has the same freaking sash over her boobs. And then, she just has no jacket, and she has none of this, like, waist, like, cloth thing. Yeah. She puts on more clothes, but they're mesh. Think I'm seeing it. The intelligence in my brain is creating the image of this girl wearing a mesh, like a fishnet. I wouldn't be into it though. Alright, this is what I worked so hard for. It's okay. It's okay. She looks cute. I guess I'll put it on. I mean, might as well. 12,000 copper. That's the real reason why I did all that. I needed all that copper. Well, let's just run that freaking illustration. There we go. There we go. Just to show off I got it. Anyway, we all had a great time. We had fun. That'll be it for me. Yeah, we'll go Saturday again. Saturday about 11 a.m. Is it EDT? Is it EDT yet? I think it's still EST. I think it's because Sunday is EDT, right? Sunday is daylight savings for Americans, right? I don't freaking remember, but well, whatever. Yeah. Saturday at 11. I'll make the schedule later. And don't forget to tune in for Mahjong Family Feud. That'll be fun. That'll be so much fun. I gotta put on like my my best Steve Harvey impression, which might be a little bit difficult given my asthma. Yeah, we'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. All right, is anyone playing Mahjong? Wrath is playing Mahjong. I mean, that's a pretty safe bet. Yeah, we'll just raid Wrath. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.